Here we go. Eloquence, Oscar Peterson. It's a jazz record again. I know I need to come up with different records. I just love listening to jazz. But today we're going to chop it up. We're going to chop this up. Yeah, the song I'm sampling is called Misty. You guys probably know that song. Many artists played it. I'm going to do it a bit different today. I'm going to show you a method that I think some people use it, but I'm not sure. I never saw anyone use this technique, but the idea comes from actually working with the SP the other day. You know, the thing, I'm just got a bit of coffee. So there's one thing that's you recording to a grid unquantized, and there's another type of unquantized beat, which is the resample method of the SP, because you're creating a loop real time with no BPM count or anything, so you don't even have that metronome or anything, and that's pretty special because you can actually really be free to create a rhythm of your own. You know, just even if it's just a 1-2, a kick and a snare, you kind of just vibe to it because you're not connected to that of the metronome, so it just feels a lot freer. Is that a word? So I want to create that workflow on the MPC. Here we go. Okay, Vinyl Wednesdays. Now I have some drums already. Okay, that's it. I'm not going to record to the sequence. I'm going to resample first of all. So I just want to play with my drums and find just the tempo, find something and record that. So let's go into the resample. Let's just record something. I think I have something. I could be here a lot longer just trying to find a rhythm, trying to find a really nice swing, but just for the video purposes, I'm going to let it be for now. I've sampled that, sample edit. Okay, here we go. So I actually recorded a few more, and I have this one as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to loop this, and first of all, let me just loop this section right here. Hey, this might sound crazy to you guys, but you know, it's just me coming up with ideas. So if you tap on that pad, that will loop the sample. Okay, that's it. It loops well. I was trying to find the loop point. That's it. So now I'm just going to discard everything. And I have the loop right there. Okay, we have a loop. Now we need to just chop it. Okay, I'm actually going to go into threshold. Perfect. That's perfect threshold right there. So we're going to export this straight onto the sequence, okay? Convert this, and then we have a thing called create events. That's what we want. So we can create a new program with the samples, or we can create a new drum program with the slices. You guys probably know this already. Pad parameters are non-destructive. It's irrelevant for what I'm trying to do. I just want to get that swing onto the grid. How many bars are there in the loop that we recorded? 2 bars, okay? Do it. That's it, perfect. We have the swing on the grid. 2 bars only, okay? If we go to the grid, there's our swing. Okay, I don't know why it isn't zooming for some reason. Doesn't matter. But this is our swing right there. See? So the whole point is to create your swing before you go onto the grid. And because I said there was only 2 bars, it's going to place those events exactly where you play them. So perfect. Obviously it's faster. Now that we have the MIDI notes in, we can adjust the tempo. I can change the snares, the kicks, whatever, because you have the MIDI, right? You can even create a pattern, save it as your pattern so you can use it later on. Onto the samples. Now we have a track right here. Okay, we have something. Okay, before I do this, I need to double the length of this. So double and double. Now we have 8. Let's record everything again. Okay, I want to lower my snares. That's that. So let me just select multiple. I can lower all the levels at once. Just go here and do it here. I mean, I'm just having fun with the MPC. There are many ways you can do this, but whatever. What I'm going to do is just pitch these hi-hats. Okay, that's cool. Let's editing multiple pads at a time. Okay, and now I'm going to just pitch the kick as well. I have a sample right here. That is exactly the same note as the sample that I'm using. So I'm going to use this as the bass, but what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to copy track number 1 to track number 3. So let's copy the track 3, do it. And what I'm doing that because I want to use the exact same position of the MIDI notes, and they're actually with the correct pitch, because when you go to the list editor, you'll see that, come on, they have different pitches. Obviously I was using 16 levels, and I'm going to use the exact same pitch for the bass note. So I copy the track from 1 to 3, and now what I need to do only is to, because this is the note, I just need to transpose this down to this pad, which is pad 13. Okay, so transpose it down to 13. So that's A13 right there. Now if I solo this, you'll hear that's on the exact same pitch. So I actually stopped working on the other sequence I was doing. I wasn't really taking it anywhere, so I just decided to make something different. Came up with this one. And those strings are coming from that record, which is this, A Love Story. I cut any type of record, and this has some violin, some strings, but there are other sounds in there. So I have that pattern going. I just have some bass as well. And then I have that string on the top. That. I went digging a bit more and I found another record, Ella Fitzgerald. It kind of fits nice, man. I don't know. Kind of sometimes it just sounds like more audio collage than making music, but it feels good. So yeah, so there's a voice in here which I'm going to show you it. Yeah, so this is the voice. You know, so these voices right here, and it just made a little something with it. I kind of find my beats sometimes being real cinematic for some reason, and they kind of always need to tell a story. And I kind of feel like this is going the same way. Like there's probably an arrangement that's going to be triggered by a story or something. Anyway, I'm still going to see if I can find more samples to add on top of this. Feels mysterious, feels like it needs some changes. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dig in a bit more, just see if I can find any extra sounds. I went digging again and I found this dark cover, which kind of intrigued me. I just had the feeling to pick it up. Yeah, one of these records that I get from flea markets. It's Elkie Brook. Just bits of voices and also some keys. So I just wanted to use that. I'll drop that over the sequence. I'm using both sequences. The first one I did as well. So I'm going to mix in between the two and try to create some arrangement with that. I'm going to play you the beat right now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys took something out of that method of resampling to create a swing first. And that's it. Vinyl Wednesdays. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have been great following and commenting on the channel. I appreciate that very much. So I'm just going to play you the beat right now. All right, cool. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week.